everybody, it's Miss Douglas. I hope you are all doing well. I am back with a new article for the week. Just a couple of quick reminders. Why are we reading an article a week together? Well, we're doing it for several reasons. One is that these articles are full of knowledge, so by reading them, you will learn new and valuable information. They're also going to help you build your personal vocabularies. And they're going to make you stronger, independent readers with more stamina, which means that the more you read, the longer passages you'll be able to read. What do you need in order to complete this optional activity? You need something to write with and something to write on. Just a reminder that the something that you write on is going to be what we call your book of knowledge. So if you have a journal at home to write in, that would be a great choice. If you don't have a journal, that's completely fine. You can just write on loose pieces of paper. Just make sure that you keep them all together in one place so that next week you can come back, read our new article together, and record what you learned in your book of knowledge. How does this work? So I will read the article to you and you will follow along on your screen. Once I'm finished reading, I'll ask you to pause the video, and that's when you will write down 2 or 3 things that you learned and want to remember in your book of knowledge. Once you're finished writing down your 2 or 3 things, you'll unpause the video and I will share the 2 or 3 things that I learned and wrote down in my book of knowledge, and that's how we will compare our notes together. All right, so let's get started with our new article for this week. The title of this article is Angel Falls, and you can see a picture of Angel Falls right here on your screen. Angel Falls is the tallest waterfall in the world. You can find the special waterfall in Venezuela, a country in South America. The water in Angel Falls drops from the top of a plateau called Ollantaytambo, or Devil's Mountain. It falls 979 meters, or 3,212 feet. That means Angel Falls is about 19 times higher than Niagara Falls and 3 times taller than the Eiffel Tower in France. The waterfall got its name from James Crawford Angel, the first outsider to discover it. In the 1930s, James flew his plane over the waterfall while he was looking for gold. He spotted the falls, but didn't stop. A few years later, he returned and flew over the waterfall again, landing at the top. But his plane got stuck there. He and his companions had to hike down the mountain through the wilderness for 11 days until they found help. After James's adventure, people all over the world started talking about this waterfall and wanting to see it. They gave credit to James Crawford Angel for discovering the waterfall, so it was named Angel Falls after him. While Angel Falls is the name that most people around the world call this waterfall, it is far from its only name. In Venezuela, the waterfall is called Salto Ángel, the Spanish version of Angel Falls. In 2009, the president of Venezuela wanted people to call the waterfall Carapacapay Maru. This was said to be a name that the indigenous people of that part of Venezuela called the waterfall, and it means waterfall of the deepest place. No matter the name, today Angel Falls is a famous attraction in Venezuela. It is part of a national park there. Tourists have been allowed to visit it by boat or plane since 1990. If the waterfall is gentle enough when you visit, you can even swim in the natural pools at the bottom of Angel Falls. All right, now we have finished reading our article, so this is where you're going to pause the video and write 2 or 3 things that you learned and want to remember in your book of knowledge. Once you have finished writing down your 2 or 3 things, you'll unpause the video and I will share what I wrote down in my book of knowledge and we'll compare our notes. So go ahead and pause the video now. All right. Here is what I learned and wrote down in my book of knowledge. First of all, I learned that Angel Falls is the tallest waterfall in the world and is located in Venezuela. In addition, I learned that the waterfall is named for James Crawford Angel, the first outsider who discovered the falls in an airplane. Finally, I learned that the name the indigenous people of Venezuela gave the waterfall means waterfall of the deepest place. I hope that you learned something new and interesting that you didn't already know before, and I hope that you will come back next week when we have a brand new article to read together. Take care until then. Bye.